Hello, dear viewers. Before we begin the program, please support us by pressing the like button and subscribing to the channel to stay updated with the latest weather forecasts. Ladies and gentlemen, if you have become accustomed to the dry days, clear skies, and mild but pleasant sunshine throughout the past week, then brace yourselves, because a major change is just around the corner. A powerful low-pressure system is forming off the Atlantic coast, and it will move rapidly toward the British Isles within the next 36 hours, bringing heavy rain, strong winds, and the potential for localized severe weather across many areas. For nearly a week now, a stable high-pressure zone has dominated much of England and Wales, keeping the weather dry, relatively warm, and calm. But like every autumn high-pressure cell, its lifespan is coming to an end. On tonight's weather map, we can clearly see a deep trough extending from the North Atlantic toward the east, reinforced by a strong mid-level atmospheric vortex. This causes the isobars to tighten, a typical sign of accelerating winds and changing air structure. This low-pressure system is expected to make its first landfall over Northern Ireland and the western coast of Scotland on Saturday evening, then quickly sweep across the entire United Kingdom on Sunday. Saturday will still begin under fairly pleasant conditions, especially in central and southeastern England. Morning sunshine will appear intermittently through thin cloud layers, with temperatures ranging between 14 and 16 degrees Celsius, one last touch of warmth before the weather turns. However, radar images show high clouds from the Atlantic already spreading toward western England, signaling the arrival of the first warm front. From noon into the afternoon, Northern Ireland, Western Wales, and Western Scotland will begin to experience light showers, accompanied by strengthening southwesterly winds of 40 to 50 kilometers per hour, and locally gusting above 60 kilometers per hour along the coast. Eastern regions such as Yorkshire, Lincolnshire, and Norfolk may remain largely dry through most of the day, though clouds will thicken and visibility will gradually decrease. From late afternoon into Saturday night, the isobars tighten further as the low-pressure system nears the western coast. This means that winds will suddenly intensify, especially in coastal areas of Ireland, western Scotland, and North Wales. According to the latest forecast models, wind speeds could reach 70 to 80 kilometers per hour, and in some places gusts may exceed 90 kilometers per hour. This is enough to topple small trees, delay sea transport, and affect regional flights. If you plan to travel by ferry or air on Saturday evening, please check your travel status frequently. Airports such as Belfast, Glasgow, Liverpool, and Cardiff may experience multiple delays due to strong low-level wind shear. By Sunday morning, the low-pressure system will officially sweep across the main island, dragging along a powerful cold front. The entire United Kingdom will be under turbulent conditions, wet, windy, and rapidly cooling. As early as 6 to 8 a.m., Northern Ireland, southwest England, Wales, and Scotland will be drenched in continuous heavy rain. Estimated rainfall within 24 hours could reach 40 to 60 millimeters in the Highlands of Wales and western Scotland, 20 to 30 millimeters in northwest England and Northern Ireland, and around 10 to 20 millimeters in central England. Some steep terrain areas such as Snowdonia, Cumbria, or the Highlands may face risks of flash flooding or overflowing streams. Southwesterly winds will remain strong at 60 to 80 kilometers per hour, even up to 90 kilometers per hour along exposed coastal headlands. In regions like Eddystone, the Isles of Scilly, and the Irish Sea, waves could reach 4 to 6 meters, posing dangers to small fishing vessels and leisure boats. As the low-pressure system gradually shifts northeastward, the western regions will see signs of easing rain by midday Sunday. Sunlight may briefly appear in some parts of Cornwall, Devon, and Northern Ireland, although winds will still be quite strong. In contrast, the east and southeast of England, where the morning may remain relatively dry, will start to experience the heaviest rain and strongest winds from around 11 a.m. onward. Particular attention should be paid to areas such as London, Essex, Kent, and East Anglia, where ECMWF models indicate the cold front peaking around midday Sunday. Heavy showers and localized thunderstorms combined with low-level wind rotation, may cause temporary flooding on low-lying roads. Wind speeds in the London area could gust between 60 to 70 kilometers per hour, potentially affecting scaffolding, trees, and temporary roof structures. Average temperatures over the weekend will range from 13 to 16 degrees, not too cold on paper, but the wind and rain will make it feel closer to 9 to 11 degrees Celsius. For residents along the western coasts, moist sea winds may lead to rapid body heat loss, especially when staying outdoors for long periods. Advisories: wear waterproof, layered clothing. Avoid going out early in the morning or late at night when winds peak. For the elderly and children, limit outdoor exposure to prevent chills. Looking deeper into the atmospheric structure, we are witnessing a typical transitional pattern between autumn and early winter. A strong subtropical jet stream is arching from the North Atlantic, carrying warm, moist energy northward while drawing in a series of low-pressure systems. The main depression is expected to reach its lowest central pressure of about 982 hPa as it passes over Scotland early Sunday morning. This is sufficient to classify it as a moderate-strength windstorm, capable of producing distinct spiral cloud bands and zonal rainfall. After the low's center moves toward the North Sea on Sunday night, a cold air mass from Greenland will surge in behind it, lowering temperatures by another 2 to 3 degrees Celsius by Monday morning. As a result, winds will shift northwesterly. The air will become drier but noticeably colder, and scattered showers with small hail may appear over Scotland's high ground. Highways England and the Met Office have issued yellow warnings for heavy rain and strong winds from Saturday evening through Sunday. Residents are advised to avoid long-distance travel, especially along routes M6, M62, and M4, where visibility will be significantly reduced. Rural roads with large trees or slopes, such as in the Lake District, Brecon Beacons, and Scottish borders, may experience localized flooding or minor landslides. Air travel. Airports including Heathrow, Manchester, and Edinburgh may face crosswinds during landing, forcing several flights to divert or delay. Railways. Some routes across Wales and western Scotland may experience temporary disruption due to fallen branches or waterlogged tracks. After the main low-pressure system passes, a chain of smaller depressions will continue forming off the Atlantic coast. Next week's forecast indicates unstable weather with intermittent showers and persistent westerly to northwesterly winds. Daytime temperatures will range from 11 to 14 degrees Celsius, dropping to 6 to 8 degrees Celsius at night, signaling the arrival of an early season chill. In the highlands of Scotland, fog and sleet may begin to appear by midweek. General advice from the UK Meteorological Office. Follow weather updates every 6 hours, as small changes in the low's trajectory can greatly affect rainfall and wind strength. Stay safe when traveling. Avoid crossing bridges or rivers during strong winds. Secure outdoor property. Fasten clotheslines, canopies, bins, and flower pots, especially in coastal areas. Prepare backup plans for power and internet, as strong winds may cause temporary service interruptions. Avoid camping or hiking during the weekend, particularly in the Highlands or Wales. In summary, this weekend's weather across the United Kingdom will undergo a sharp and potentially hazardous shift. Saturday, mostly dry, but clouds and winds increasing by evening. Sunday, heavy rain, strong winds, flooding risk, and widespread travel disruption. This marks the most significant atmospheric disturbance of the latter half of October, signaling the seasonal transition from autumn to winter. Please stay safe, prepare carefully for outdoor plans, and don't forget to follow our upcoming weather bulletins for the latest updates. I am Mr. Tien, wishing you a safe, warm evening and readiness for whatever changes nature brings. We will continue to update storm and rain developments in our next reports. Thank you for watching this broadcast on Mr. Tien channel. If you find this information useful, don't forget to press like and subscribe to get the latest weather forecasts. See you again in our next bulletin.